Texas Prison Story family, welcome to your new home. You just received 12 years federal sentence. You have to do at least 10 of those, and this is all you got to look forward to. You'll ride on that bus, pull up on this road right here, and I swear you'll be all eyes because you won't know where you're going. When you pull up to your new home for the first time, this is what you see. You'll see the building in the front. Looks like skyscrapers in the back. Doesn't look so bad when you first get there. Looks like a college campus or something. They line up with the shotguns, take you out, and you go right in there where your family does the visit. You walk through there, you don't spend nothing but about 30 seconds in there. They bring you through here, R&O. This place right here is when you realize it gets real serious. One of the first guys that interviews you, he asks you a lot of weird questions. Have you ever told on anybody in your entire life, even in junior high? Have you ever sexually assaulted anybody in your entire life, even in junior high? They don't care. Do you feel safe here? Do you feel like you can take care of yourself under any circumstances? Will you be calling for help? Just a bunch of silly shit like that that'll scare you at first if you're not ready. You just tell them, I'm ready for all that, man, let's go. When you and the rest of the guys off the bus finish it up, they're going to tell you which building you're going to. It's going to be 1, 2, or 3. And that's when you walk out and get the glimpse of just exactly how big this place is you're at. When I got there, it was me and one other guy. Shout out to Dre Franklin from Louisiana, because that was my man. We didn't know where the hell we were going. To the left, you see 2 pieces of cheese wedges. In the middle, it's 2 pieces of cheese wedges. And to the right, it's 2 pieces of cheese wedges looking buildings. The first 2 sets are building 1. The second 2 sets are building 2. And the third set are building 3. Me and Dre that night, we had to go into building 3. Of course, we thought we were just going to walk straight over there to building 3. No. The way the circular sidewalk is set up, you can only walk in one direction no matter what's going on. So we had to set out of the building, take a left turn, walk around the circle, see all the big buildings, and then go into ours. When we walked into ours, we realized we were upstairs. Each building has 4 dorms. Each slice of cheese has 2. 1 downstairs, 1 upstairs. And the one next to it has 1 upstairs, 1 downstairs. And I was in the top left with Dre QA. They brought us in with just a few minutes left until rack time. And walking inside of the federal dorm, I could not believe how big it was. I was too used to TDC. And Beto 1, the day rooms are so tiny, it's unbelievable. Like literally, it feels like you can touch the walls on both sides. You can't, but it feels like that. And it's jam-packed with about 99 men. Here in the federal system, we had so much room, it was unbelievable. Everybody had their own little area. And it was just a lot different. The chow hall was over here. We would leave our building and take that left turn right there. And there were 2 entrances into the chow hall. You can see that clearly. The closest entrance to the building were for the blacks only. The second entrance were for the whites and the Mexicans. It never got mixed. It was always like that. The same way on the exits. The first one would be for the black people. The second would be the whites and the Mexicans. they would have 2 groups of guards standing outside of both doors searching people. You come out and you have to take a left to get back to your building. And of course, I was in 3 buildings, so I have to take the left, walk all the way back around the circle, literally pass up 1 building, pass up 2 building, and I'm back here at my place, 3 building. And we have to do this every chow, every time. Doesn't matter if it's rain, sleet, or snowing down here. You're going to go outside and you're going to get that chow, or you're going to stay inside and eat your stuff. One of the craziest things about this whole situation here with the outside compound is most visiting days, we would have fog alerts and we couldn't even have our visits. Like literally we would have our families outside waiting in the parking lots and they couldn't come because it was too foggy. And that was unbelievable. But see, we do a lot of talking too about the complexes, and I wanted to show y'all why they call it FCC complex, because this is Beaumont Medium. Okay. Connected to the same exact road. Here is Beaumont Low. Okay. I was never here, but it's similar. Look. You walk in the same buildings, has the same circle. It was 1 building, 2 building, 3 building. Instead of their buildings being cheese wedges, they're laid out like L's. I guess this is their chow hall. And this would be their rec yard here. Nice rec yard. And look at this. On the same complex, connected to the same road, is the prison camp, Beaumont. Okay. That federal prison camp, as you pass by it, you're amazed. Because this thing doesn't even have a fence around it. Look. This is the one notorious, and I mean notorious, for catching the guys running through these trees right here, y'all. They'll take off in the middle of the night, run through these trees, right to that highway, and go pick them up, some to drink, some to smoke, some to eat. Recently, they sent a young guy to go do the mission. Instead of coming back with the backpack, he took off. And that was crazy. Now here goes something where you see it starts getting more like television. That's USP Beaumont. And on this perimeter right there, those are guard towers. Armed towers, 3 right there. 1 in the middle. 3 on the sides and 1 up there. Beaumont USP is totally different now, how they set it up. Look. Same thing. Where you walk in the same buildings. Visitation, or no. And it's set up with the cheese wedge buildings also. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same way. But it's not a circle. There's a setup more like a diamond almost. Same principle though. They make you walk the circle so you can't double back and get to people back there. Can't double back and get chow. Anything like that. But the USP has an amazing wall that's around the entire thing. Look at this wall. If you're in the USP, you can't even see outside. Your entire life is USP, and that's it. Concrete walls, tennis courts, and basketball courts. Never will you see nature. At least at the medium, we had a fence we could look through. These guys don't even have that, y'all. And this is the true bloody Beaumont. None of these are no good. 4 prisons on 1 property. You don't want to be at any of them.